Hello Junior Learning House, so I'm Pat and we're back with another video and we're doing one of our reading matrix squares. So let me just show you that right now. Here we go. This is the homework for weeks 4 and 5. If you haven't yet finished the first sheets of homework, go back and have a look at that first. But here we go. This is for weeks 4 and 5 and we're doing square number 3. Now the other ones are colored in because we've already done them. So go back and watch the videos if you haven't done these two yet. But here we go. Find a book at home and design a new front cover. Use your imagination. So let me show you what you can do. I'm going to give you maybe a couple different options. Now, maybe at home, you've got a book. Maybe it's one of your favorite storybooks and it's a big book like that. Now, this is the cover. That's the front part of the book. We've got the title, The Very Cranky Bear. We've got a picture of the bear. And at the very bottom, we've got who the book is by, Nick Land. So those are all the really important details when you're looking at a front cover of a book. Now, if you're thinking, well, Pat, I don't have any books at home, or I've read all my books, or I'm bored of my books, let me show you what you could do instead. Using at the page, the monster page at the front of your work at home book, you can go into Epic. And there's so many different books that you could go on to. And you could have a look at any of these books that you might like. And look, there's a book there, out of the box. Or you could read it and then you could draw your own cover. So lots of different ideas. You can use a real book or you can use a book on Epic. So let me show you what I'm going to do. First of all, let's get our page set up. Okay, so get your work at home book and a pencil, and we're going to call this front cover. Front cover. Or you could call it, reading square 3, up to you. I'm just going to call it front cover. Please write down the date so that your parents and your family know when you've done the work. And then this is what we're going to do, all right? This whole bit of paper is going to be your front cover. What you could do is you can get a ruler if you wanted and you could draw a box. That would be fine. If you don't have a ruler, maybe you could ask your family for a chopping board, or look, you could even just use the edge of the book as a ruler and you could make a box that way. So either way, maybe you want to take your time. It's always good practicing that skill of ruling up. So parents at home, maybe your son or your daughter, they might want to practice drawing and using a ruler themselves, because that's a really good skill to have, just being able to use a ruler and draw some straight lines. So there you go. So we've got a big box to work with. So pause the video. Maybe you want to write down the heading, front cover, the date, and maybe you want to try and draw a box. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, let me see if I can just move this to show you a little bit more. There we go. Is imagine, if you will, that this is the front cover of our book. Now, this is the actual front cover, but we want to do something different, don't we? So it has to use the same words, but you can put them somewhere else. So instead of the words being up there, I'm going to put them at the bottom of the page. You might want to do something similar or something different. I'm going to say, the very cranky bear. So there you go. Even though I haven't drawn a picture yet, I've done my own cover so far. I've got the title of the book. It's no longer at the top, it's at the bottom. And I'm going to draw the bear. I'm going to make the bear really big and fill up the entire box. So what I would like you to do is pick a book, write down the heading, front cover, and the date, draw a box, and you draw your own picture and the writing. Now I'm going to write down the author. Instead of at the bottom, I'm going to write him at the top. Nick Land. There you go. So pause the video, do all of that, and then come back to the next part. Okay, so there you go. So although I've done something similar to the front cover of the book in drawing the bear, I've changed it a little bit. I've put the title at the bottom, I've put the author or whoever wrote the book at the top, and I've added a speech bubble. I'm angry. and I've drawn the angry bear. Now you just do the best picture that you can, but maybe you want to draw your favorite part from the story. Maybe it's a happy ending, and maybe, you know, someone comes home from a castle or something like that. Maybe draw the ending, or draw a sad part or a happy part, up to you. But that's all we're doing today, just drawing a different front cover. And of course, we don't want you to leave it blank. So if you do have some colored pencils at home, it makes such a big difference just adding in a little bit of color there to your picture. And even if you're just doing a little bit of light coloring in here and there, doesn't it make such a nice difference just to have a little bit of color? Maybe you want to use a different color around the outside, completely up to you. Maybe you want to do some darker shades at the top and lighter shades at the bottom. Up to you. You give it a go. But that's it for today. So thank you so much, Junior Learning House, for watching. Make sure, if you can, to take a photo and send it to your parent. If you can, make sure you take a photo and send it to your teacher. But that's it. So we'll see you for another video very soon. Bye.